I know that they want to see me dropping down to my knees, bitch, please.
So what's good, homies? It's your man, Dr. BOA. You know, a lot of times men put themselves in situations where they really don't know what they should be doing, so they just do what they've been taught. And the problem with that is the majority of times men have not been taught by other men. They've mostly been taught by their mothers and other women around them. And when you put yourself in that situation, you're always going to do the thing that benefits you least as a man. Because no matter how much your mother loves you, she is innately wired to teach you to do the things that benefit a woman more. Even when you're a child, if you're raised by a single mother, then you're put in the mindset where you need to buy her a house when you get money because you're put in the mindset to do whatever it takes to benefit a woman, to worship the woman. And we don't see too many examples of that in play. We see the results. And so we see men that have women that don't contribute anything to their lives, but we never see a man give a woman everything just off the top from day one. But somebody sent me a video on IG. Well, that's this guy who he was about to propose to his girlfriend, right? But before he proposed, he gave her a handful of envelopes, and they were deeds to his properties, rights to his businesses, access to his bank accounts, access to his investments. And he was doing all of this before he proposed to the woman. So he said, before I make you my wife, I'm going to give you my life. And you should have saw the women in the comments, man, talking about how phenomenal that was. When they probably had men in their lives who did the exact same thing. If not on that level, still gave them everything. But see, what I want you to understand is that in this particular society, women feel like it's their right to have access to all of that. They feel like they deserve all of that. They feel like as a man, if you're a good man, then you're going to give your woman all of that. And I say this to you, men. If you're a good man to a woman, 9 times out of 10, you're a bad man to yourself. Because everything that goes on in a situation is supposed to be about you. Let's take a listen to this video, man, and we'll come back and chop it up on a real tip.
Now, I know that they want to see me dropping down to my knees, bitch, please.
Now, the reality of the scenario is this. No matter what you men say or do, you got to keep in mind, man, that you have the right as a man to build a life that you want for yourself. And you don't take that life and then give it over to a woman. In that case, that means you built everything you built for the woman. And that's why it doesn't make sense in this particular society for men to be out here building themselves into the best version of themselves, building the lives that they love, and then turn around and just give everything over to a woman. Like, why would you do such a thing? Why would you put yourself in a position to give everything you have over to a woman? Like, who told you that was the thing to do? Who informed you that that was the thing you should do? Who informed you that that was the thing that you should be concerned about doing? You put yourself in a situation, man, where you work as hard as you can to build yourself up into the best version of yourself as a man. Then you take it and you give it away to a woman. And then the thing is, when you give it to a woman, you lose yourself. How many times you met a woman, man, and you were in tip-top condition, man, in all facets of life, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, financially. And then you turn around, man, and within a year or 2 years, man, you let yourself go. I was just talking to one of my homies today about that, man. Getting into a situation with a woman, man, just let yourself go. If you're going to let yourself go because you throw yourself too deep into your work. Don't let yourself go because you throw yourself too deep into a relationship with a woman. A woman don't let herself go because she throws herself so deep into a relationship with you. A woman let herself go, man, because she gets comfortable. And when you let yourself go because you get too deep into the position of servitude that you put yourself in for the woman. Let me tell y'all something right now, man. There ain't no woman on the planet worth losing everything you built for yourself. The fact that you would invite a woman into your life means that you are sharing the benefits of the life that you have built. And 9 times out of 10, the woman that you do that for has done nothing to earn that. Some of you men leave with your wallet from day one. Some of you men believe that you can impress a woman so much with your wallet that she'll view you differently. No. If she views you as the bag, the more money you have, the more of a bag she views you as. But the problem is, most of you men don't have enough character to lead with your character. You understand? I lead with my character. Now, do I show up clean? Yeah. I show up on the scene clean as a chitterling. You understand what I'm saying? But that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Just front and flash. It's just showing up looking good. I don't leave my wallet. A woman don't get no access to my paper, man. Let me tell you something. The only woman gonna have access to my paper, man, is my wife. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't mean legally married, but the woman I put in the wifey position, man, she the only one gonna have access to my paper. And when I say put her in the wifey position, I mean she earns it, and so I give it to her. I see some of you women in the comments, man, talking about, well, you don't never talk about how a man's supposed to treat the woman or none of that. A man's supposed to give a woman what she deserves. A man's supposed to give a woman what she deserves. If she earns it, you give it to her. But if she don't earn it, she don't deserve it. She don't deserve it just because she showed up. Now you see this emotional response from this woman. Of course she's gonna be emotional. This man just gave her everything. You think she's emotional, but because she feeling all love struck? No, that woman is happy. She's happy. This man just gave her access to everything. And so while we looking at this, how we know this woman didn't require this as a prerequisite? There is no logical reason for a man to give a woman everything he has, man. It's like you don't believe you are enough. If I give a woman access to me, if I give a woman, man, my pledge of protection and provision, what else do she need? She can't ever repay me for that. That's why I say a woman got to do whatever you tell her to do. If I give you provision and protection, you can't match that. All you can do is just do what I tell you to do forever. But y'all get in a situation with women, man, where women don't even obey you. Women don't even do what you tell them to do. Either that or you got the 50-50 Swiss Beats thing, man. I don't want no 50-50 relationship with no woman. If I met a woman like Alicia Keys, man, let me tell you something, bro. I ain't finna do no 50-50 relationship. She just can move on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to be honest with you. If I jump up and down in her draw first, she ain't going to be able to leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? She going to acquiesce to my demands or she going to be gone. It don't matter who the woman is. She going to acquiesce to my demands or she going to be gone. Because the thing is, when she met me, I was already living my best life. You understand? She come with me and live the best of her life, or she can go on by herself and live the rest of her life. That's up to her. Because having money don't make a woman complete. Having a man to rely on, having a man to depend on, having a man that you can feel comfortable with, that will make a woman's life complete. So all of these women out here talking about, man, well, that's what you got to do. That's a man who really loves a woman. No, that's a man who doesn't love himself. How do you build everything by the blood, sweat, and tears and years and the sweat of your brow, man, and the flex of your muscle all these years, and then you turn around and just give it away to a woman? That means that all those things you have, you value the woman more than that. Man, that's a beta male simp mangina mentality, man. You can't be overvaluing a woman like that, fool. What's wrong with you? See, the problem in this society, man, we got a whole bunch of men out here, man, that were raised by women, that are still being glazed by women, you know, and then you got a few of us that can't be fazed by women. And the few of us who can't be fazed by women, man, we are exceptionally small in number. If you want to know how a man really is, man, wait till you see him around a woman. Wait till you see him around a woman. You get ready to see how he really is, man. You can tell how he is. You can tell who he is. And the bottom line is, when you see this guy right here, you see how he got. You already about to get a woman a ring, so you're going to get a woman a ring, and you're going to get all these other things? What are you getting out of this, fool? If you got all that, all she bringing is herself. You already got herself. I guarantee you he ain't no dude that's waiting for the loving. Now, he might be. I ain't going to lie. He could be a dude that's waiting for the loving. In that case, then he's showing up for beta male simp mangina. Because let me tell you something. I ain't finna wait for nothing no other man ain't waiting for. If a woman come to me, man, she ain't never been with no man, fine. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. And then I'll make the decision if that's something that I want to embark upon or not. But if a woman already been with other men, she not finna tell. They ain't finna put me on. Come on, man. That woman ain't feeling you, man. And then sometimes you meet a woman, man, she been out there so much, so long, that her libido is dead. You know what I'm saying? Some women lose their libido. They get out there and go so hard and so long. But that's beside the point. The point is, no matter what a woman does, no matter who a woman is, man, you don't give a woman everything you got because she don't deserve it. She's done nothing to get everything you got. She's shown you nothing that proves to you that she deserves everything you got. She probably don't deserve nothing you got. You know what I'm saying? If I bring me and you bring me, shout it, that's fair exchange. Now let's start from there. Okay, I got the provision and protection. What you got? That's why I tell you, men, loving, the intimacy, is not that important, because what you're doing is doing something for her that you don't do for anyone else. She giving you the loving, man, that she already been giving to other people, man. It ain't got no value. So when I tell you, men, all the time, like a woman's, her history don't really matter. Her intimate partner history don't matter, man. You know why it don't matter? Because one is more than zero. Know what I'm saying? The only intimate partner history number that matters is 0. Everything above 0 is just a number. They're all the same. 5 ain't no different from 1. 1 is what one messed it all up. But see, we live in a society where you men are told that you got to stay in this society. You got to deal with these women in this society. And if not, something's wrong with you. If you can't handle the strong woman, if you can't deal with the American woman, if you can't acquiesce to the demands of the American woman, that's what you're told. I got a video coming up for y'all later, man, about Bronny James, man. LeBron James' son. Went to prom with a white girl, man. Oh, man, they tearing him a new one everywhere. But see, here's the thing. You like who likes you. You understand? I don't care what none of these hotep dudes tell you. You like who likes you. If the woman like you, and the woman into you, and the woman vibing with you, and the woman show you attraction confirmation, man, that she want to spend her time with you and be around you and cater to you, why you going to turn that down, man, because of what other people say? We don't live in that world. The problem is people trying to live back in the ages. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to live way back in the day. They're trying to rebuild something that can't be rebuilt. As a man, you have the right to do whatever the hell you want to do with whoever you want to do it with. And you got to stand on the principle, man, that is your way or no way. So whoever don't like it, man, they just don't like it. And that's why you don't put yourself in a situation like this man is in right here, where you're doing what you've been taught to do by your mama and your grandmama and your aunties and all the beta male, simp man, Johnny men that's been in your life, leading you astray, leading you the wrong way, telling you that you got to pay to play. Well, how you got to pay to play? The woman ain't got to pay to stay. Man, don't get yourself caught up in this situation, man. Because this ain't nothing that an alpha male should even be thinking about. And even if you don't consider yourself an alpha male, you are striving to be the most alpha version of yourself, right? And the most alpha version of yourself got more sense than to build everything that he can build all these years and then turn around and say, if you give me the right to call you my wife, I'll give you all of this.
I'll give you the sun, the rain, the moon, the stars, and the mountains. I'll give you the world and all that you wish for.
Man, say that shit for after 7. This alpha spit, Jack. A woman got to earn what she gets. And if she don't earn it, she got to return it. Y'all comment down below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. I look forward to hearing what you men have to say. I'm out.
I know that they want to see me dropping down to my knees. Bitch, please. I get that paper with ease. I just might blow a few G's. Make it freeze. Shorty say my heart is cold. Except when I jump in a soul with the pole. Setting and reaching my goals. Before my window is closed, it goes.